The time has finally arrived. Today we'll be doing the full review on the brand new official CraftyCorn Plush. And yes, it took me some time to get this plush in. Don't know why my shipping's always later than others, but here she finally is. And it looks like Kicking Chicken should be arriving soon, so of course stay tuned for a review on that. But today we're talking about CraftyCorn. So without further ado, let's go and actually unbox CraftyCorn from her plastic prison. But don't worry, they added a little hole up here so she can still breathe right next to the hole. Look how nice that is. So yes guys, this is the brand new official CraftyCorn plush. She's still for pre-order, meaning if you didn't buy her when she first released, she might not be shipping for you yet. But if you did buy her when she released, she should be starting to ship yet. And I know most of you guys already did get the plush because you guys are lucky. Of course, depending on when you bought the plush and where you live. And of course, that means I'm always gonna get plushes a little bit later than you guys. Don't know why it's taking forever to open this thing up. Why is it plastic like that this time? Just open up. Just open up. Open the door. Okay, gonna have to do a little bit more brute force just to open it up. Anyways, this is the reveal for the CraftyCorn plush. Don't snag the tag. I'm a collector. Don't bend it. Ah. As a collector, it hurts to see those small little bends and creases and things. I know not all of you guys are, but if you are, you understand. Anywho, CraftyCorn has now been released and relinquished from her prison, and now it's time to actually go and review her. But before that, we have to go and fix it all up because it's lots of little tiny things. We can do a little speed build, you know, not a little speed, like it's a little. Just fasten up, make sure everything's all perfect. It has to be 100% perfect. There's a lot of different things that actually matter. Okay, so here she is in all of her glory. And I gotta say, guys, this is definitely my favorite Smiling Critter plush. I already just looked at it, and that's literally it. And of all my Smiling Critters, CraftyCorn is definitely probably really high up there. But I don't think CraftyCorn is my favorite because it's really hard for me to pick on just one. But out of the plushies and how the plushies do look, CraftyCorn definitely wins in my opinion. It looks the most game accurate. It literally just looks the cutest, and there's so much different detail that goes into this, is making this an amazing plush. If you're wondering where you could buy it on the official Poppy Playtime Co. website right there. You could just go, you know, buy it for $38. Plus shipping and tax will probably equal to around $50 depending on where you live. So it's pretty expensive, but remember, this plush is pretty big, and of course, it's really game accurate, and this one's just a really good plush. I'll definitely recommend it for any Smiling Critter or any CraftyCorn fan. But before we actually go and actually talk about other things, let's go and actually look at the body first. We always look at that first. You guys can see from the tag here, let's start off with that, since that's kind of like the one thing there. It says ages 14 and plus, just in case, you know, some kid chokes on something, they can't do a lawsuit. It says Playtime Co. If you turn it around, it literally just has a QR code, the scanning, and all the regular stuff these Playtime Co. tags always have. And as you can see, this is the Plush Body. It's still using the same plush mold as, you know, Bobby Bear Hug or Bubba Finn. It's using the same plush mold as them. But as you can see, it still has the dangly legs. But this time, of course, you have the color scheme of CraftyCorn. And now she has the hooves just like what's called Bubba Finn, and does not have the hand like the other ones, as you can see. It's still, one thing I do feel like with this plush is it's less fluff. Like the stomach feels good and fluffed, but the legs and the arms feel a lot less fluffed than it should be. I don't know if this is just me, but it feels like they didn't fluff it up 100% to the max. But at the end of the day, it still looks very cute. Even the zipper has this the teal aesthetic here with, of course, the zipper being the charm amulet. Sadly, of course, my biggest gripe is how this is still not metallic, but they're never gonna do that. So if you want, you can always just paint it and spray paint it metallic. As you guys can see, it's like a 3D star, or I guess a flower. Even though it's not a flower, it's one of those painting things that someone actually discovered a long time ago. Hey guys, it is me, Lightning, and this is the halfway mark where I like to ask you guys to please go and subscribe. If you don't want to, if you already are, you can always just like the video, comment down below, or just continue watching the rest of the video. Any of the above will really help out my channel. We'll be doing the reviews on the rest of the plushies when I get them in, hopefully soon. The second I get them in, I literally just got CraftyCorn out of the package, literally out of the mailbox, like right now. So definitely stay tuned for more of those reviews, but sorry for taking more time in your review. Please go and my package is here. Please go and enjoy the rest of the video. As you guys can see, you got the blue, purple, red, orange, green, and the yellow in the middle, kind of like a little star. As you guys can see, it's still that rubber. It's very flexible and flimsy. So as you guys can see, if you zoom in a little closer, if you bend it too much, you could possibly rip one of these. So as a collector, or if you want to put this in a washer or something, just be careful. So like if you're really young and you like it's throwing around your toys or stuff like that, be careful because this might break and it definitely gets hurt and be sad. But mine, I guess, would be sitting on a shelf, so totally fine. But as you guys can see, the zipper is still for aesthetic purposes only, meaning you could open and close it. But sadly, when you open it up, there's nothing in there. All I see is just, just the same old color there, and that's literally it. You can't shove anything in there, even if you wanted to. It's just extremely thin. It's literally just for aesthetic purposes. But if you turn it around, as you guys can see, we have the full-on unicorn tail here, just there with the butt tag here saying Poppy Playtime here. All trademark reserved, just the regular stuff you usually expect from that type of stuff. And as you can see, that's how it looks from the back. Everything still looks pretty cool. Her head is a little wobbly this time, I guess, since it's pretty big actually, and that's probably another reason why I like it so much. But without further ado, let's just stop wasting time with the body and look at the main part here, the head. As you guys can see, this head is very realistic and very game accurate to the actual game. Like you guys can see, it still has this little curve that goes. It's still not 1000% accurate to the game model. This is the game model right here, and this is the plush model. It's still not 100% accurate, but it definitely, in my opinion, is the most accurate out of any smiling critter plushie we got so far. As you guys can see, it still has that gaping hole smile, but sadly, you could see it doesn't go in that much. It's literally just like right there. If it went in a little deeper, that would be really cool. And of course, as you guys can see, the head, it goes back pretty far actually. It has that good layer of thickness to it, which it should be like in the game. It does have that. And as you can see, they even have the embroidery nose here. They get the little nose here, and yes, CraftyCorn does have that in the game. She does have the nose there. She has some renders doesn't. She does have the nose there. She has still the eyes here, the smiling critter eyes. It's still, as you guys can see, not too big, not too poking out that much, but it still has, it just looks amazing. The spacing between them, the size of them, it's just perfect. And even the ears here, as you guys can see, we got the ears. It has some embroidery just with like metallic silver on the side. It just flows in perfectly. The way it just fits there, as you can see, both sides literally have the same. And also the top has literally like a unicorn horn, and it's actually that type of like glittery, like they used to have for those other plushies. I don't know what they're even called, but it's just that glittery fabric used for the unicorn horn. They didn't even have to do that, and they did it. It could have just been literally gray, but they did this, and they just made the plush 10 times more amazing. It literally like sparkles in the light. It's amazing. And also when you turn around, you guys can see all the detail on the hair is here. Yeah, it looks like it's only attached by the bottom and the top, so if you try putting in the middle, you could literally take off her hair. But that's of course really interesting. But as you guys can see, her hair is just like a whole nother piece that goes onto it, that just literally adds there. It makes the plush just look a lot more better. But anyways, guys, that I definitely do think will be it for this video. You guys can let me know in the comments below what do you guys do think about the brand new official CraftyCorn plush. Like I said, out of any other official plush, I definitely rate this my favorite. In my opinion, I will give this plush, for being, of course, a plush, it's definitely a 10 out of 10. But when we're talking about game accuracy here, it's definitely a 9 out of 10. Because, of course, they're still missing some things. Like, I think the smile should be a little bit, like, wider. The head shape should be a little bit more in. And, of course, the main thing, this should be metallic here. Those are just small, tiny little things. If this thing was literally just metallic and they just had this, that would have literally just gave me a 10 out of 10 at that point, probably. But this plush is still amazing. I give it a 9 out of 10. And if you know, for me, when it comes to game accurate plushies, I'm usually strict on those ratings, but CraftyCorn almost really passes, but still, I give this as a plush, as an actual plush you can buy, a definitely 10 out of 10. No affiliate links here, but if you want to buy it, you can literally go and buy it there. You can also let me know in the comments below if you have it, and stay tuned for the Kickin' Chicken review, because I should be getting him in soon, but I guess time will be able to tell. And it is me for this video. See y'all next time. Goodbye.